This is an official communication from the IAM Local Lodge 839 in District 70 about the IAM Spirit contract negotiations. This contract is an historic opportunity. It's about our future and keeping jobs here in our community. There's over 10,000 Wichita aerospace workers out of work today. And you told us that your number one issue was job security. You gave us your priorities for this contract in your survey. And here they are. Job security is number one. You wanted your future protected. Contain the health care cost. Grow the pension. Improve the COLA. Get the company to share the rewards. And have a say in what happens around here. We've got to protect our children and our grandchildren. Protect the future of Wichita Aerospace. First, let's hit the big one. It's a 10-year agreement, and that's a good thing. This means a 10-year agreement keeping the jobs here. We have a living agreement, an opportunity to improve things that aren't working well, have a say in what happens in the future, and real access to the top on a regular scheduled basis. The membership supported us, and so we were able to put together 50 key improvements in this contract. Let's go through it area by area. Okay. You said you wanted job security. Job security was number one, protect my future. We did that. We have the strongest job security language in the aerospace industry with the ability to keep the work here. We have a successor clause, so if anything happens to the company, we keep the contract here. And the company promises in the contract to use layoffs at a last resort. That's working together. We got a lot of good things in the language for job security. The company dropped the retention language. That's something you demanded, something we got. If there's a layoffs, you have lifetime recall rights and seniority. Where else can you get that? We got language to help avoid layoffs. If a short work week is called, it's by seniority and you get full pension and health care. New hires get more security through a shorter probationary period. You said to get a say in what's going on around here. There's going to be a new committee. This is important. Everyone on the shop floor gets a say in how the manufacturing is done. It's always best to talk to the worker on the shop floor to find out what needs to be changed. And this contract provides an expedited process for settling grievance at the lowest levels, and a way to track the grievances to make sure they are handled quickly. You said, contain my health care cost. We have locked in health care cost sharing with an opportunity to change your plan every year. We have one plan, the enhanced. The cost share is less than it was in the previous contract. There is no increase in the core plan until 2013, and then a zero cost plan will be added. We have plan improvements in vision, preventive care, and hearing. There's a reduction in dental, and life insurance goes up from $42,000 to $50,000. Here's some more information on the medical cost sharing in detail. In the enhanced plan, Spirit will pay 95% of the premiums. The core plan, the first 3 years, they'll pay 90 and we'll pay 10. Over the next 3 years after that, Spirit will pay 85, we'll pay 15. For the remaining 4 years, Spirit pays 80% and we'll pay 20. We'll have a zero cost plan starting in 2013. The Premier plan will no longer be offered. However, only a few people are in that plan today. You said improve my pension, and that's what we did. Our contract includes an immediate increase to your pension benefit. As you can see, in 2010, it goes up to $66.08. And by the end of the contract, it's up to $83.59. For those of you thinking about retirement, there's an early retirement window with a $25,000 early retirement benefit, paid out as $5,000 for 5 months. And we were able to get the company to secure a retiree mini-med plan to be offered in addition to the current retiree medical plan. And if you choose not to take that, you'll get an extra $5,000. Also, you can put money into a health reimbursement account. If the contract is ratified, the company has agreed to offer an early retirement window shortly after the vote. You said to improve the COLA. We have. We no longer have the 3% floor, so the COLA will kick in more frequently than it does today. The payout will be annual in cash, and it's cumulative. This means the company won't take money back if it doesn't kick in. In fact, instead of getting nothing, you are guaranteed to get the last COLA paid. And you can choose to get your payout in cash or have the money put into your 401k. You said to get the company to share the rewards. The contract's ratified, you get 150 shares for you to keep and share in the growth when Spirit grows, or you can sell them. There is no vesting requirement. Now, let's talk about pay. This is very different than what we're used to. There's a lot of different ways for you to earn your money. You are guaranteed to get 2% of your annual wage, including overtime, every year. A 2% payout, called LTI, long-term incentive, is based on your annual wage plus overtime for 5 years of the contract. 1% of guarantees in the company bonus based on your annual wage plus overtime for the 4 years of the contract. Plus, 1% wage or cash sum increases for 4 years of the contract. And now, let's talk about the opportunity for pay based on performance. We have 2 annual incentive bonus plans. The first is called incentive pay. This is what our stewards asked us for. They asked for the same measures as execs in management and salary. If they get a payout, we get a payout. The second bonus plan, called the gain share, is based on operations performance, things that you can directly influence. Here's some more details in the incentive plan. In 2010, 1% if we hit the target goal. That 1% is based on a half a year left. 2011, 2012, 2% if you hit the target. 2013 to 2015, 2.5%. 2016, 2019, 3%. 2020, 1.5% of pay if you hit the target. Smaller payout for a half-year performance. And if we hit the stretch goals, we can get double the incentive pay. But 1% incentive pay is guaranteed in 2012, 2014, 2016, and 2018. Remember, this incentive pay is on top of the 1% guaranteed wage increases. Now we know this is new, which is why we get the company to guarantee pay raises in some years. On gain sharing, this is something entirely new for Spirit. The targets are operational measures that we can affect. We can share in the gains by earning an additional incentive. The goal in the first year is to reduce scrap and rework by 3% and 2% in IAM hours per unit. These are achievable goals, and in future years, the IAM has a say in how the goals are set. We know it's a lot to take in, but you need to look at the upside. This contract, in summary, provides opportunity for you to earn rewards in lots of different ways every year of the contract. Your IAM negotiating committee did an outstanding job of negotiating this contract. And just a couple more items that you shouldn't miss. For added protection, we got the company to lower the progression weeks from 13 to 12 weeks. And if you get downgraded, the company will assume you already had 6 weeks toward your next progression. This is a lot of information to take in. But remember, that's because we got a lot of improvements in this contract. Thanks for watching this presentation from Local Lodge 839, District 70, and the IAM.